Hello everybody, welcome back again to NIOS Made Easy. We are continuing with Mail Merge. In this session of Mail Merge, let us create three documents. They are envelopes, labels and directory. So to create all these three documents, we'll be using the step-by-step Mail Merge wizard. So this is the first step here, which will ask you to choose the kind of document you want to create. This also will be our main document. In this case, it's envelopes, so let us choose envelopes and go to the next step. In this case, we are choosing to start with a blank document because we do not have any template or any other format which is already available with us. We will go ahead and choose one of the envelope options and proceed from there. There are lots of options of envelopes available here with different sizes. Let us choose one of these sizes and go ahead. It also will give you the envelope sizes, so we can be sure on what we are going to be printing on and where exactly to put our from address and to address. So this is our format now. To select our recipients, today for this example, our recipients are stored in this Excel sheet, which is called as the address list sheet. This is all made up data here and it has around 48 records. So we will be choosing this as our data source for this example. So this next step here would be to browse and to associate the data source with this main document, which we will do now. Now it is associated and it will ask you to choose the sheet name. The Excel sheet there had 3 sheets, so it is listing out all the 3 sheets and will ask you to choose the sheet. And here we can choose the correct sheet that we want to associate this main document with. Now we can see the list of names and address details here, which is fine, and we can go ahead. The next step here is to arrange the envelope. Arrange the envelope is basically to put the from address and the to address in order, which we can do now. Let's put the from address here. You can give a made up address. Ensure that the addresses are aligned also properly. Now for the sender's address, this is the sender's address. Now to insert the receiver's address, to look at this at the moment it looks like it is a page, but if you just zoom out a bit you will see that it looks like an envelope. To actually know where to fit in the receiver's address, you can just go and click here and you can see that this envelope is already formatted. So you will be inserting the receiver's address here. So we can insert the fields one by one. We can click on more items and do that. Let us first ensure that we insert all the fields and later let us look at aligning them in order. This also can be done by clicking on the address block. It will still do the same thing. It looks fine now. Let us preview and see how it looks like. So this is how it looks like. We have made some mistakes here. I've inserted the last name twice, so let us just undo it. There had to be a space between the first name and the last name, which I've inserted it now. Now it seems to look okay. Commas, you can insert it as you think is appropriate. So yes, the sender's address and the receiver's address both have got inserted. You can just ensure if you want to increase the size, font, etc. of the addresses. If you think it is well aligned and good to go, you can go ahead to the next step, that is to preview, which we just did now, and we can finally complete this merge. To generate all the envelopes, you can click on edit individual envelopes here, and you can choose to click on all records. So there were like 48 records in the Excel sheet, so all the 48 envelopes will be generated here. Now when you see all the envelopes together, you will now realize that it looks like a proper envelope. Let us now create labels. To create labels using the Mail Merge Wizard, the first few steps are the same. We'll click on the Mailings tab, and the first step will be to open the step-by-step Mail Merge Wizard. In the previous example, we had chosen letters and envelopes. In this case, let us go ahead and choose labels. So the labels will be our main document, and we'll go ahead. So I'm starting with this blank document as my starting document because we do not have any template or a format of a label, and we'll be choosing that in the process. You have an option here called label options, which we will use. There are different label options available by different manufacturers with different sizes. Let us go with Microsoft, which is already displayed here in half letter. We can say OK. The label size information is available here in this label information section. We can say OK. With our main document now set, let us go ahead and select our recipients. Our recipients are available in this Excel sheet, the address list Excel sheet, which has like 48 rows of data with names and addresses. We'll be choosing this as our data source. To do that, let us associate our data source with the main document. We can click on Browse, navigate to that folder where we have saved our data source. Click on the address list and say OK. Now that the document is associated, it is now asking us to choose the correct sheet name, and that is address list, which we can go ahead and choose, which is now fine. The next step is to arrange the label or to create our label. So let us insert our address block. The address block looks fine. We can go ahead and insert it. The next step is to actually arrange all the labels. To ensure that this address block and all the other layout settings of the first label is reflected on all the other labels as well, we can just go and click this button here, that is update all labels, and we can go ahead to the next step to preview our labels. Now it looks like any other page, but if we try to zoom out a bit, we can see that there are two addresses, or rather two labels created on every page. So we can go ahead, we can scroll a couple of records here and see if it is displaying fine. Now that we are happy with the formatting and the way it is displayed, we can finally go ahead to complete the merge. We want to generate all the labels, so let us choose the option all, which is already selected by default, and say OK. Now all the labels are displayed here. There were 48 records, so 2 records or 2 labels are getting generated per page, which makes it 24 pages. So all our labels are ready now. With this, we have generated labels using the Mail Merge Wizard. Now let us create a directory. Creating the directory is the same as, the steps are the same as creating an envelope or a label. The first few steps will remain the same. Let us choose the step-by-step Mail Merge Wizard. The document we want to create is a directory, so let's choose that. The starting document happens to be this. It's a blank document because we do not already have a template or a format available with us. We are starting with this document. The next step is to select recipients. The recipients happens to be the same name and address list that we had stored in our Excel sheet, and the same thing that we used in the last 2 documents. So let us go ahead, browse and associate the data source with this document. So once that is done, Make sure to choose the correct sheet name. With this, we can go ahead to format our directory. A directory contains names and addresses, so let us go ahead and insert our address block here. The address block looks to be okay, so let us do that. Make sure that you give spaces between after you have inserted the address block, otherwise there is no space that will be maintained between the different names and addresses. Now that we are done, let us go and preview. So this is how it looks like. So the next name and address record will get inserted here. Now that we are happy with the way it is formatted, we can go ahead and complete this merge. We want this list of names, or rather we want this directory to be generated in a new document, so we can click on this link. So it will basically merge it to a new document. We want all the records to be generated, so let us click on all and go ahead. Now this document has all the names and addresses that was in this Excel sheet displayed one below the other. To ensure that you do a mail merge or learn mail merge, ensure that you have a data source that has a lot of names. If you have a data source that is an Excel sheet or a table in a Word document that has just 2 or 3 names, you will not find it that effective. Now that we have lot of names, you will now see that there are almost 9 pages of directory created with the names and addresses displayed one below the other. With this, we have done mail merge. We have basically created a directory using mail merge.